Luckily, I haven't had any more unfortunate run-ins with people from my past. Mara reminds me every morning that the university is huge. Chances are slim, she says, and I'm starting to think that she's right. It's the second day of classes. So far, I like all of my professors, and the course material seems mildly interesting. I'm even considering applying for a position as an office assistant in the English department. This, I realize with vague surprise, is what it feels like to settle in to begin believing that life can be okay again. With an hour to waste before my next class starts, I turn left in front of the liberal arts building and find a patch of summer green grass to sit down on. Above me, the spindly palm trees buffer me from the pounding rays of the sun. Their fronds whistle in the light morning breeze and fan out across the sky like a web of papery green veins. The professor from my media literacy class emailed the course syllabus out yesterday, so I take my book out of my bag and start to read ahead, taking notes in between bites of the donut I brought on campus with me. I wasn't always the diligent student that I am now. The first 3 years of high school, I was too busy looking for a good time to be bothered with essays and reading assignments. Admittedly, my best friend was usually the catalyst for those good times. I can almost hear her voice, giddily pushing me toward her open bedroom window while I groggily complained that it was 1 a.m. We'll sleep when we're dead, Aimee. Shuddering, I remind myself that I've spent the last year cultivating a new persona, and this version of Aimee Spencer doesn't attract attention. She never misses class, she makes the dean's list, and she reads ahead. What would she make of me now? The thought is so confounding that I very nearly laugh out loud. After a solid 30 minutes of reading, I swallow the last of the donut and search the front pocket of my bag until my fingers find the wound-up cord of my earbuds. I jam them into my ears and scroll through my library until I found what I'm looking for, a mellow indie band that I discovered in Portland. I lean back until the musky smell of earth fills my nostrils and tiny blades of brittle grass tickle the skin of my shoulders. With the music in my head and my hair pressed out all around me, I follow the twisting pattern of sunbursts darting between the lacy palm fronds. I look until the spanning brightness turns the world hazy white and stings the back of my eyes, and I'm forced to close them. I'll be the bottles on the beaches. You'll be the waves that wash them all ashore. Is it strange that my brain conjures up the image of Cole Everly's face? I only talked to him for 5 minutes almost a week ago. But like some swoony 13-year-old, I can't stop thinking about him. Cataloging his physical assets has become a regular distraction when I want to zone out. Maybe this is what I get for spending an entire year avoiding any and all guys. Now my suppressed hormones are raging to the surface with a blistering vengeance. Cole. It's definitely those eyes. Sure, the rest of him is gorgeous, but I've never seen eyes like that. Green and gold, all at once. They blink from his face like 2 star-bright forest moons, and I remember that his nose has a very slight bump in it that somehow makes his face even better, more interesting. Sensing movement, my lashes flutter open and I see a figure, backlit and looming above me. Drenched in equal parts light and shadow, it takes a few seconds for the lines of his body to solidify and for the angles of his face to come into focus. When they do, my heart lurches with a wild dizziness, and my body locks up. It's like the universe is playing a joke on me. I'm a mess of frozen joints and wide eyes. Every single atom of my being seems to be caught in place. After 10 beats too long, I manage to reboot myself by sucking in a breath of air and plucking the earbuds out of my ears. "Hi," he says. I know that I'm staring like a fool, but I can't help it, can I? Like I conjured him out of thin air. Cole Everly is smirking down at me. "Is this okay?" He sits down on the ground next to me, folding his long legs into his body and draping his arms over his kneecaps with an easy confidence. Completely disoriented, I let my eyes roam from the sun-tipped hair sticking out in every direction, all the way down to the worn brown leather flip-flops.